Hey guys, welcome to my live. How are you all doing? So it's been a minute. I didn't show up last week. Sorry about that. But I'm here now. Can I bring Anita Hit on with my next thrift haul? Oh God, no. Who knows what she'll put in the cart? The worst thing would be if I brought her to the bins. I can just imagine she'd be like, "Oh, look at all this great junk. Load it up. Load up the cart." I forgot to put my notebook on front of my screen here. How are you guys doing? It's hot up here. I feel like I should... Wait, there's something flying there? What is it? Oh, it's a party. I like parties. Thrifting party! Here, let me go like this. Hold on a second. There. Oh my God. I'm like, the more I thrift, the frumpier I get. Am I wearing pants? Yeah, thanks for asking. It's an important question. And actually, I'm glad you brought it up because believe it or not, with all this crap I have in the house, I don't have anything to wear. Like, I literally don't. I have 2 pairs of shorts and I can't find them. So I'm wearing my son's boxers since I can't find my own shorts. Can you believe it? How crazy is that? And they should be in this drawer right here. And I pulled everything out like twice. Can't find it. So I was just like, screw it. Gonna have to wear somebody else's boxers. But anyway. But yeah, I wonder if people are gonna be asking me that all night. If I'm wearing pants. No, I showed up naked. Naked as the day I was born. So I'm here to do the thrift haul. Hi, everybody. I see there's some people that showed up. So don't be shy to let me know who you are and say hi. There was something else I wanted to tell you guys about. Hi, Emily. Oh, great. I'm glad you can't wait to see my finds because I can't wait to show them to you. I don't know if any of you guys thrift. Actually, I know some of you guys do. Tell me if you feel this way. Isn't it like the best part when you bring a huge bag home and you get to like go through the bag? It's like Christmas every time. It's fun to find the stuff, but it's work, you know? Like I was in there for about 3 hours today. But then when you bring it home and you get to root through it and you're like, ah, yes, I found this gem today, and you get to look at all your nice things. Hi, Jumbo Jet in Indiana. Hi, Love. Hey, nice to see you. You found 2 shirts. My son's friend. This is what I was going to tell you. He's got this friend. He thrifts, but he goes to the bins. I've been scared to go to the bins, but I probably shouldn't be. And he was telling me, yeah, you got to go and you find good stuff in there. So, let me show you what I got. Let's just start with that. Although I did do a thrift haul last week. I always go on Monday. And you know what? Oh, hi, Susie. If I don't go on Monday, I've discovered that it completely screws up my week. Oh, you found them in the bins, David. That's cool. What kind of shirts were they? Yeah, like last week. Okay, this is how autistic I am. If I move one thing around, like my whole week is screwed and everybody thinks I'm an asshole. So usually I go to the thrift store on Monday. I feel so Rain Man. Like, Monday's thrifting day. Monday's thrifting day. I usually go on Monday, but something happened with my son. What was it? I don't know. He had an exam in the morning. Yeah, he had an exam in the morning. And I was so sure that he was going to freak out and come out of that exam early that I literally waited for him in the car in the parking lot across the street. And I ended up sitting in my car for 2 hours because, believe it or not, he made it through the whole exam or up until the time where he was allowed to leave. So I just sat in my car the whole time. Now that morning I was supposed to deliver a comic book in NDG. So I shouldn't have been sitting in my car. I should have gone thrifting and I should have delivered the comic book. But I sat in the car and after that I was so exhausted and like my head was like so screwed on backwards. I just drove home and then I was like, I forgot about everything. And then because of that, the rest of the week, even though I knew what the date was and I knew what day it was, because I had an appointment on Monday and Wednesday and I didn't miss it. And I was posting my listings and dating them. And yet there was stuff that I missed completely because I knew it was Wednesday and I knew I was supposed to do that on Wednesday. But because I went thrifting on Monday, it didn't feel like Wednesday. So I didn't do it. And this is not the first time this has happened. It happens every time I change the order in which I do things in the week. My whole week is screwed up. Can you believe it? How weird is that? So weird. If I didn't have autism, I'd really be worried because I'd be thinking, damn, I must be losing my mind, you know? but it could just because I'm autistic. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just overwhelmed and this is the only way I can function is by keeping everything routine. Hey Matt, hey GTO. I was there for Gunner GTO. I'm always there for him. Sometimes I'm like, "Oh god, when is this going to be over? Like when is the intensity of it going to, chill out a bit?" But sometimes I'm like, that's it. I'm done. I'm stepping back. I'm not doing this anymore. And then I'm like, ah, fuck. And I get back in the ring. What can you do? Um, but I don't push him at school anymore. Like if he doesn't go, I don't bug him. That's good to see you too. It's good to see all you guys. Yeah, Monday's the thrifting day. Well, you wouldn't believe though. I have found good things in that store every day. You're not autistic and you do the same. Okay, maybe it's not because I'm autistic. I'm just like that. Maybe I'm just a burnout. Can Helga and Anita do a skit? I think of funny things sometimes, but I have to write them down right away, or I'm just like, I just forget. And I don't know. I haven't done any skits lately because I don't know. It was a different time. I had so much energy, and I was just doing YouTube, so I had all the time and energy for it. But now I've got this. I've created a job for myself. I'm self-employed. I feel like I should do some Anita videos, like Anita becomes a reseller, because every day I'm like, oh, that's such an Anita thing of me to do. And they told me to go thrifting at the bins, so I went down in the garage and I checked out the bins. And, well, you won't believe what people throw away. I found a digital scale in there. Yeah. It doesn't work, but you could fix it. So I put it up on Marketplace for $10. $10 for a DIY fix it yourself scale. That's a pretty good deal, I'd say. There's all kinds of people out there who know how to fix things. But anyway, yeah. So, but I'll tell you guys, I do some things that like I don't advertise too much, but I literally do go through the trash. I'm gonna like do a little confession here, okay? I'm gonna confess. Maybe I need to get it off my chest, okay? One day I was reading online and I came across a blog and there was a story about a guy who made his entire living selling garbage on eBay. And I was like, fuck, that sounds like a good gig. I'm serious. I was like, man, that sounds like a lot of fun. You get to go through people's trash, find all their personal shit, and sell it on eBay. And he would, oh, you're not selling like dirty garbage, obviously. He was selling the coolest stuff. Because, people collect a lot of crap over the course of their life. And one thing that they collect is, when people go on trips and they'll collect like postcards and placemats and like, coasters and little mementos from like wherever they went, right? And then 50 or 70 years later, that shit is vintage, you know what I'm saying? And it's worth some money, apparently. And this guy was going through the trash and he was finding people's like papers, One person's junk is another's treasure, Emily. Exactly. It's not garbage if it's new to you. So he was finding stuff like, a trip people took to Vegas in the 1960s and they had all this stuff and it was like super old, and people pay money for that. And family photos, you find like, I mean, who's going to buy someone else's photos? But I guess they do because I remember even when I was a kid in Vermont and we would go, yeah, it does sound like fun, doesn't it, Susie? And we would go to these antique stores and they'd have entire albums of photos that were like vintage. Well, no, they were, yeah, I guess they were antique, but just on the borderline because this was like in the 70s and 80s and these were from like the 1880s, 1890s. And people would pay a lot of money. I was fascinated with them. And some of those people in there are not even alive, you know what I mean? Because they were Victorian, like post-mortem photographs, some of them. And some of the images that I saw, I could never get them out of my mind, And I think part of the reason they had such an intense, weird look on their face was because they had to sit still for so long. So like all the guys looked really like they look so serious, you know what I mean, about the old pictures? And the children, they're all like, they all look like they've expired, but anyway. And yeah, and then sometimes you'd see like a person and they're all laid out, Let us always remember grandmother this way. And she's like, on the bed. Because the only time they took a picture, oh my God. Anyway, so this guy, he would root around and he would find all this old stuff. Hi, Susan. And he would sell it. And I was like, fuck, that sounds like a lot of fun. You get to go dumpster diving. I mean, you root through people's shit. So there's the whole like invasion of privacy, nosiness factor, you know? And there's the whole treasure hunt aspect, and there's the whole oh Matt, I'm gonna come to that. There's the whole like uh yeah, like the treasure hunt and just, you know, like snooping around in the middle of the night, you know, it's almost like you're doing something wrong, but you're not. It's legal. Sort of. But anyway. So yeah, they look miserable or stoic, Emily. Yeah, exactly. But they look a little bit like axe murderers sometimes, or like crazy rednecks, you know, they're like they look horrible, you know. Sometimes you see the parents and like the dad is like 68 and the mom is like 25 and she looks like she's had a hard life. She's like, and he's like, you know, and they're holding the baby and the baby's like, you know, like just horrible. Not very flattering, you know. But anyway, it sounded like a lot of fun. And then you get to sell it, you know, and it's free inventory. Like I like free stuff, right? So you know what? I told you guys that fucking thrift store, man. They started giving me a hard time. Hi, Tracy. They started giving me a hard time. They're like, the bags you're bringing in for donations are not big enough. I told you about this, right? So I was like, oh yeah, you want a bigger bag, huh? So let me take care of that. I'll take care of that for you, you know? So I start going up to NDG and raiding the trash. Trash panda! Yes. I raid the trash, man, and I fucking love it. I'll show you a big bag. You want a big bag? I'll show you a big bag. And sometimes the neighbors are like looking at me all, I'm like, I'm saving the planet. I'm serious. I'm like, this is what I like to do. I like to go through the garbage, wash the clothes, and bring them to the thrift store so they don't go in a landfill. And then poor people can have clothes. Because what did Jesus say? I was naked and you clothed me. I'm just doing my duty as a good Christian. People have asked me and I tell them, this is what I like to do as a hobby. I have literally said that to them. Can you believe it? And you have to just believe in yourself when you say it. I'm fucking rooting through the dumpster. And what are you doing? This is my hobby. I'm saving the planet. Don't you care about the environment? You know, make them feel bad. People throw out way too much stuff. And I take the cardboard too, you know, for shipping. So I'm like, oh, that's a nice Amazon box. That's my favorite shape. And then they're like, good on you, you know, keep it up. And they try to encourage me. They're like, don't let anybody tell you to stop. You do what's important to you. And I'm like, that's right. We gotta save Mother Earth. I'm serious. Man, I get such a kick out of it. I don't do it all the time because I'll bring home a lot of crap, you know. But I mean, first of all, don't get me wrong. I'm not in the garbage where like the food garbage is. I usually when people throw out clothes, they'll put them in a cardboard box and they'll stack them in there, you know, or they'll put them in a bag. Obviously, if it's gross and dirty, I won't pick it up. Usually, it's like they want you to take it. They're literally like taking their clean folded clothes and they're like, this don't fit. Put it in the bag. Put it out on the curb. Somebody else will take it right here. And yeah. But I don't really resell the stuff I find in the garbage. Not that I wouldn't if I could. But it's just not good brands, you know, like because the place that I do this in is like it's all like low economic area, so it's all Walmart stuff, you know. But the thrift store doesn't mind. I bring them a lot of Walmart stuff from the garbage because they asked me for it. Yeah, that's what you get, Olga. I got to get my 20% coupon, you know. So yeah, and I was thinking, you know, man, there's people in this. Okay, it's different here. The stores, they lock up their dumpsters. So you can't get in there, which I think is not fair at all. But in the States, I've seen videos on YouTube. Her channel is called Glamour Dive. She ask you for what? Ask you for what, Blue Flyer? Yeah, it's not fair. Okay. Yeah, so Glamour Dive, she goes in the dumpsters behind the pharmacies and she finds fucking dumpster full of brand new makeup, like in the box. Why is it in there? I don't know. It's no good for the planet. Gotta take that stuff and recycle it. She finds, I mean, the designers, they'll like slash their bags so you can't do that. Yeah, you know her. Yeah, yeah, she sells and donates the stuff. Oh, wait, no, that's another lady. Wait, maybe it's the same one. Glamour Dive. But she finds a lot of good stuff in there. I'm like, damn, girl, you scored. Finds like really fancy candles. Like, yes, we have a throwaway society. And you guys remember, like, before I started really doing this, like, well, sort of full time, I mean, it's like I have a second job now. Remember I had made a video where I showed you how, like, I'll donate stuff. Like, I'm bringing stuff to the Sally Ann and I'm bringing stuff to Resilience for the natives all the time. And I was saying, like, I was doing this back in the 90s. I would like collect people's stuff and I would go around with the church and hand out clothes to the homeless because the homeless are so visible. So when you think of like donating your stuff, you're like, let's give it to the homeless. But there's a lot of people who can use it, not just the homeless, you know. And I told you this was way back then. I wasn't even like up to my eyeballs in reselling. I always was like that. I always hated the fact that at some point, I don't know when it was, probably after the 60s, maybe it was around the 80s or so. Maybe no, maybe it was later than that. No, I think it was like, especially with the whole made in China thing, they made everything to become obsolete. So we're forced to produce garbage and then they blame us for filling up landfills. Why don't they just make stuff that lasts, you know? It used to be back in the day that if you made something that didn't last, nobody would want to buy it. But at some point, the mentality changed, and it was like, instead of buying things that last forever, you buy whatever's new and trendy, you know? Helga von New World Order Leader. Yeah. Where's this Helga coming from? It's Elga. Yeah, planned obsolescence. It just always pissed me off, you know? So I was always doing this, and I was like, oh, there's so much stuff out there that nobody wants and somebody needs, you know? So yeah, I go to thrift stores on Mondays, and like every couple of weeks I'll hit the dumpsters in NDG, like usually on a Wednesday or something. Oh, the expiry dates. Yeah, but I think that her stuff wasn't expired because you can't sell expired cosmetics. But yeah, anyway, it's lots of fun. Aaron thinks I'm crazy, you know, but I do find things there that I sell on Marketplace, you know. I don't sell them on Poshmark because it's not the kind of stuff. But I'll find toys, like I'll find like electronic toys and sell them like really fast. And I'm like, well, how crazy is it if I just made $100 off this trash last week? You know how? And now we're having dinner thanks to all the money I just made on Marketplace selling garbage. I mean, you know, is that crazy? It's crazy awesome. Exactly. Yeah. All right. So I'll do my thrift haul. Okay, I'll show you some of the stuff I got the week before. Okay, I can't do it too long because I want to make sure my phone is it still plugged in? I'll make sure it's plugged in so it doesn't die on me. Oh no, go away, Jana. People always call me when I'm live. So annoying. All right, well, I guess it's okay. They don't know, but she better not call me back. You're glad I'm not wearing pants. Yes, just so everyone knows, like I couldn't find a pair of shorts and it's so hot, so I just put on some of Gunner's boxers, like as a emergency measures. All right. Wait, did I just show you my butt? All right, so last week I thrifted some of these. They were cargo. Is this a capri? I guess it is a capri. You know, I'm not 100% sure about these because after I realized they're juniors, they're size 7. I don't know who shops juniors. I wear juniors because I'll shop at Ardennes. I just bought myself cargos there, believe it or not, because I really needed lightweight cargos and they have it cheap, so I bought it there. But I think when you're on Poshmark, I kind of doubt that people have their size set to juniors. Cargos are in, and so are capris. So these should be good. They're 0.0. It's not like the best brand, but it should be okay. Yeah. but it's just the fact that it's size 7. I always wore that. I didn't know. I used to shop at Ardennes all the time, and I always wore juniors, but I don't know if other adults do that or it's just me. Okay, where is it? I don't know where it is now. That's weird. Well, anyway, I had 3 of these. I had this one, and I had a really nice Ralph Lauren one. That's tan. That Gunner made a spot on it, so now it's back in the fix it pile. What else did I have here? Okay, wait, maybe it's here. I've got a lot of stuff on this rack right now. Oh, here they are. Oops. I don't usually do Ralph Lauren, but believe it or not, it does sell. You know what doesn't sell, though? Calvin Klein, I find. Yeah, sizes are even not odd. Right, yeah, but junior sizes are odd. But it would be like a size 27, basically. So these are the nice Ralph Lauren capris. These are really expensive. I think I told you there was like a stain here, and I thought it was some kind of ink, but it was actually, I don't know, some kind of like charcoal-y stuff. It came right out. So that's what it was. I thought, didn't I show you this already? Anyway, I had bought, or maybe that was from the week before, but I have like 3 new pairs of capri shorts. Oh, I know. The other ones were North Face. I already processed them, listed them, and they're bagged, so that's why they're not here. Now these, I just sold a pair like this. These are Zara, very nice flowy crepe pants. And the last time they had, this is why they're in the thrift store. They're rejected because they have some dust, but it's minimal and it comes right out like you wouldn't believe with Dawn dish soap. It just comes right out. And it doesn't leave a water line. So I know I can clean this. It was a pain in the ass last time because the marks were higher up and stuff. Anyway, I just sold a pair. I know that these ones will sell as well. That's a very in thing right now, the flowy pants. And this was from last week as well. These are beautiful. These are linen. This is what's in, if you guys are wondering. Wide leg flowy is very much the style right now. And people are still doing cropped. And they're actually doing the, like I said, when you're wearing your pants cropped here, it looks like you outgrew them. But when you wear them like cropped like that, like the old skateboarder style, I find that looks pretty cool. Depending on who you are. I saw a girl wearing that today and she was very short. It looked weird, but I seen it on some tall guys with these like super long, like wide leg capri shorts, and it looks really cool. Hydrogen peroxide, yeah, but you have to be careful. It can also take the color out. And the baking soda, apparently you mix the baking soda with the dish soap, but if it's a tannin stain, it'll set your stain. But with the dust stain, it's good. You can do that. Yeah, with the baking soda, yeah, but I didn't even need it. But yeah, linen. Okay, but the thing is, I'm not going to make a lot of money off these. I think that they'll sell. Like, I would bank on it. That's why I bought them. So they're Zara. They're new with tags. The original price was only $55. Wait, are they linen or linen blend? Maybe it's linen blend. I think it's blend. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, it's viscose cotton and 14% linen. Because it doesn't feel like linen. But it's nice linen. Oh. It's Aaron now. What the heck is he doing? He's going to keep calling me. I told Gunnar to tell him I was doing my stream. Anyway, Zara. Size small. No! You're gonna keep doing it. I'm sorry, guys. I should have, like, turned the ringer off. He sent me a code because he wants to log in, probably to Amazon. He sent me a code, and he wants to interrupt my stream so that he can log into whatever it is, Amazon. But I don't want to. I'd have to, like, leave, take you with me, go downstairs. Ugh, pain in the ass. I told Gunnar to tell him not to bother me. Anyway, okay. I'm not going to be here that long, so he'll get his code soon enough. What's this? Oh, that's new. That's from this week. Okay, so it's like festival season, so the boho stuff is really in, and also the western. This one was really nice, and it's velvet with this really gorgeous embroidery. So I thought that was a pretty cool find, and I didn't pay that much for it, so it's pretty good. Oh yeah, I'll tell you about that dress. I got that dress last year. Okay, let's see, what else did I get the week before? I showed you that thing. Did I show you these? I think this was from the week before. So I have this long dress. I'm sure I showed you this. Beautiful pattern dress. Yeah, I did show you. And then this is a satin one, which I don't usually get, but it has almost nothing wrong with it. I told you about that one. Oh yeah, I'm going to show you the dress. Okay. All right, so we're into this week now. So this is Zara. I picked it up today. It's got something wrong with the zipper. They often have something wrong. However, I can fix this. I know that I can fix it, and that's why I got it, because they weren't asking very much for it because of that. And there's no like pulled threads or anything. Everything else is good. So I'm gonna have to take off the tag. All it is the string from the tag got caught in the zipper. But I think if I cut the string and I just pull it out, then it'll be fine. I'm pretty sure. I'm willing to bet on it. That's why I got it. This, since you're asking, this is my Trina Turk dress, which I thrifted last year, and I think it was, yeah, it's always a zipper. The vest looks huge. Hold on a second. This thing is gonna drive me crazy. It's so hot, you guys. Oh my god, even with the shorts, I'm like dying here. So hot. I think they said it was like over 30 degrees. No, you know what? It's not huge. I measured it. It was like 21 inches pit to pit. Let's see if it fits me. Because I'm about extra large, so if it fits me, then it is extra large, but I don't think so. No, see, it's tight on me. It's not an extra large. It's a medium. Because you're not supposed to have your vest like super tight. It's supposed to be a little loose, so a couple extra inches. Yeah, it's not as big as it looks. I just can't believe Aaron called me again. Does this happen like every single week? That he calls me when I'm doing this? Okay, so this is a designer called Trina Turk. And this is an absolutely fabulous dress. And I bought it August of 2023. No, I think it was in September. I didn't list it because I didn't want to list it in the winter and like take a lowball offer for it. I thought I'd list it in the summer. I should have done it like in May when people were really shopping for summer. Because believe it or not now it's like getting late for summer stuff. So whatever I have here, I'm going to list it, and then that's it. I told myself no more shopping. Not for summer. I got to stop now. I was listing 10 items a day because I was selling a lot of them. No, it's not silk. I think it's viscose. I've been selling about 60, 65, 70 items a month on Poshmark, plus some stuff on Marketplace. So like about 70 items a month. How many am I listing? Well, anyway. Yeah, so it's like about 140 in 2 months. So that's about 25% of my inventory. Is that possible? No, that's no. Of the newly listed inventory? Wait, no. Yeah, no, I'm listing about 300 items a month. So 150 would be about half of 1 month's worth of inventory. This is about 25%. So I guess that's a 25% sell-through rate. So I was trying to replace all that inventory, but because I know summer tends to be slower, so with the summer slowdown, I can't keep working at this pace. It's just too much. So I've decided to cut it down to 8 listings a day, and I think it's going to be a lot more manageable, because with 10, I sell so much stuff that, yeah, I have extra stuff that's like winter or fall inventory or whatever, that's not it's not something that I'm really going to sell now. So I have some listings that I'm just leaving there, like winter coats and jackets and sweaters. Like, what's the point, you know? I'm trying to just relist the summer stuff, but I'm selling so much of it that I don't have enough to list 10 new items a day because it's gone, right? Because I sold about a quarter of it in 2 months. Yeah. So then I would be trying to replace it with like literally anything I could find, even things from my house. I'm like, whoa, I guess I could sell that, you know, just to keep the inventory going. But I'm going to slow down now for the summer. And then like for the fall, because October, November, December is like, or the first half of December, it should be good. And then January is good. And then it slows down again and it picks up in the spring. I just sold 2 pairs of these and I was really happy to find another pair. They just have like a couple of really small stains. I think I could sell them anyway. I could probably get the stains out. I'm going to give it a shot. But this is a really good cut, you know, and because it's narrow here and then it's like super flared, which is really the style right now. So I love this. Dr. Evil? Who's Dr. Evil? I'm not sure who Dr. Evil is. Okay, this dress, I love this. This like super conservative. It's like almost could be gothy. It's like a navy blue. I have like a soft spot for the goth stuff. I don't really wear it myself, but I do like it. It's a medium. Wait, what am I wearing? I want you to see this dress, okay? I have a tank top underneath. Whatever. It's probably not the best underwear, but I want you to see this. Tell me if you think that this could possibly be a medium. Because I'm like an XL to 2XL, like 12 to 14, somewhere around there. I don't know, 1X or something. Like I'm just on the verge of being plus size. How is this a medium? Look at it. It's huge, right? It fits me so well. I think that the reason that they gave this to the thrift store was that it was mislabeled. It's gotta be. Yeah, it's big, right? I mean, look. I'm like about 40 inches around. So that would be, I mean, yeah, 20 inches is XL. So what is this? I mean, is it, can you imagine a medium in here? She'd be like swamped, like swimming in it. You think it's an oversized medium, but it's so oversized, even oversized for an extra large. Anyway, it fits extra large. Yeah, with a belt. I don't even, no, I would wear it loose. I think it's witchier like that. I like it. You know? It's got those like witchy vibes. It is cute, eh? I do like it. I'm afraid I'd ruin it though. And I love the way it buttons all the way down. That's like a bit Victorian vibes. The only thing that bothers me is it touches my neck. No, I don't think it's vanity sizing because Zara, if anything, like I wear a 14 in Zara jeans, even though I wear a 12 in others because their jeans are like so small, you know, so I kind of doubt it. But I'm just in love with this. It's so cool. It feels like rayon. It's super long. It's like all the way to the floor. I feel like almost Amish in it, you know? A duster. Oh yeah, I guess it could if you had it open. And actually if I do that, I don't feel like it's choking me. And it's got pockets. Anyway, I love this. It's like a super witchy looking thing. I don't know if I want to sell it, but I probably will. But I might just like put it for a price that's pretty high and refuse to sell it for a low price. So like if you really want it, you got to pay up because otherwise I'll wear it in the fall. I'll like live in it. It was originally $99. What did I pay for it? I paid $9. Not bad. So yeah. I love that like super conservative look too. Surprise. Gutter punk that I am, you wouldn't think, but yes. Yeah. I like the really, really long skirts and like long sleeve dresses and stuff. Oh yeah, vanity sizing is totally a thing. There's some places, I think the Gap does vanity sizing, but not Zara, as far as I can tell. I found another pair of Zara cargos, and I realized that this has come off. I can fix that. It's really not a big repair job. I could probably do a very solid job, but then I wouldn't be able to sell them for much because they have repair. But I paid $5 for them, so I don't know, $5 plus like half an hour of labor. This is really nice. This is from COS, and their stuff is like it's just a little extra, you know. It's like just got a little bit more style. It's quite heavy, like it's more like for fall. I'm pretty sure this will sell probably, yeah, $10. Um, oh, this was one of the best things I found. It's this gorgeous eyelet lace midi dress, and it's a size 24. So that's cool because bonus, it's plus size. Size 24, yeah. So that's like what, like a 4X or something? I don't know. It doesn't look that big. Maybe like a 3X, but it's really, really cute. Madewell is a really good brand. Like the quality is really nice. And it's just such a nice creamy color. What do you guys think? It's pretty, isn't it? It looks like really, really good quality. So that was about $10. You like it? Oh, oh, that dress with the rose vest? Really? Oh, I love this. This is just like I'm looking for like tiered lace, long tiered maxi skirts. Oh my God, I found a really great one. Let me show you that one. And plus, it's also plus size. Because I find that like on Poshmark there's a lot of small and extra small. Not a lot of like 3X, you know. So I like to pick up nice things. Look at this, and this is a 3X, I think. Yeah, and isn't that gorgeous? Because I had a few of these, but I didn't have any plus size, you know? And this one, look at that. So pretty and like crinkly. And it's good for like the summer festival season and all that. So as you see, a lot of my stuff, this is like the boho stuff that I'm curating. Yeah, I love this skirt. So these are the boho looks. And also the vest would go with the boho stuff. This is some of my favorite. I was really happy to find that today. And then this is my sort of like witchy looking stuff that I like. This and the blue dress, you know? And then the pants are just like the trendy pants. Because they sell, I find. Wait, what are my rabbits up to? Hold on. Sorry guys, 1 second. You guys know I have this antique wheelchair, and the protective plastic came off. Oh, broom skirt, yeah. Well, no, I have a broomstick skirt, and that's different. The broomstick, they have like a waist tie. I have one of them, and it's just like this straight skirt, but then with the tie, this was like elastic waist and very crinkly. Me, I wouldn't call it a broomstick skirt, but I know what you mean, though. It is that boho. Yeah, my rabbits got to my wheelchair and they did a little damage. This is beautiful. This is a really good brand. It's called Joie. Hi, September Cajun. And it's pure silk. So this is a really good find because it's a nice flowy boho. And it's a good brand and it's a great fabric and it's a pretty cool pattern, you know? With the tassels. I think it's good. You know, I grabbed that one. That goes with the boho. And this one, it's another Zara. And this one is linen or linen blend. And I had to give it like a really good look. And I found that there is a flaw. This little elastic has come off. I have to just loop it over and tie it. And I'm gonna just disclose. Listen, one of the button thingies had to be repaired. Yeah, with linen. But you know, it was $66 new. So how much am I gonna get for it with a repair? I don't know. How much did I pay for it? I hope it wasn't too much. $9. It's a lot. I have a feeling I'm only gonna make about $10 off this dress. Let's hope it sells. And yeah, the linen is nice. I love it too. And but I saw this on a model, like on a girl, and it was just gorgeous. It looks amazing with all those little buttons. And this has like this little crinkle in it, and in the back there's this elasticy panel. You know, if I could get $40, I'd be happy because I'd come out with 32. So then I'd make like, you know, almost $20. No, wait, I would make $20. Huh? Did I get that right? Yeah, I come out with 32. Yeah. So I'd sell it for 40. But wait a minute, who's gonna pay 40? It was 65, 66 new. List it for 25. Yeah, for 25. If I sell, then they still want a discount. If I sell it for 25, I get 20, which means I make $10. Yeah, see, if I listed it for 25, I could. But the thing is, they always want a discount. If I put it 25, they're gonna want to pay 20, and then I get 16, which means I make $6, almost $7. Seems ridiculous because I have to sew this button back on. What happens if I ask for 50? People hit like. No. Well, I will list it for 50 and not show the price. And you know, the reason you list it for 50 is not really because you think you're going to get 50, it's so that it comes up in the search. Because people might search by price and they'll search you know, 50 and under 50. But also if they search over 50, like if you're at 25 or 50, it comes in both categories. So you reach double the amount of people. Yeah, posh fees are outrageous. Well, that and the fact that everyone wants a lot of discounts. It's true, you don't make that much, but I've been hitting like about $2,000 in sales for the last few months. This month it was like $1,850, but pretty close, right? And so I'm still, you know, well, after the fees and my cost of goods, I'm coming out with about $1,000 profit for all this hard work. But I mean, I need that money, right? So, and plus I like doing it, so I don't feel like I'm working. But I mean, considering how many hours I put into it, it's like I'm getting paid peanuts, you know? Well, 400 to 450 a month. I mean, it's pretty good. There's people that are on there and they get like 2 sales and they're, you know, in the beginning, you guys remember in the beginning I was making like, I think I had 1 month where I made 1 sale and if I had 5 sales in a month, I was like, wow, pretty good. 5 or 6 sales. Yeah, Aaron gets mad at me because I'm always on my phone. He like gives me shit for it. All right. And I got these. These are Zara. I think these are really, really nice. Very unusual. I don't know why it has this tie here, and I'm not sure what... Okay, this is the back. Oh, that's the back. Oh, great. Oh, wait. Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay, so it has this, like, weird little tie thing in the back. But look at this. It's got hook and eye closure, which I find it's very ballet core, you know? It looks like something you'd have in like a ballerina's corset tutu or, you know, something like that. It just the color of it and looks super wide leg. Ah, I love these. These are so awesome. If I was skinny, I'd have a lot of really cool clothes. Size small. I paid, well, they were $10, so I guess I paid $8. For some reason, they had been reduced to $19. These are fucking stunning. Oh my God, they're so gorgeous. You have to be tall though. Like, how tall do you have to be? I mean, look, where's the waist? The waist is coming up to like my chest. What is this? No, they're pants. Wait, where's the crotch? Okay, crotch goes here. Super, super high waist. Okay, super high waist. And then, I mean, I've got like a half a foot of extra material there at the bottom. So yeah, you'd have to be pretty tall. No, that's a lot of leg. I mean, you'd have to be like 6 feet tall to wear these things. You get it. Yeah, Brooke, yeah. I'm 5'2". Okay, let's find out what the price was before they put it on discount. It's here somewhere. I could at least get the euro price. Let me see. Because they put these on in such a way that they're really hard to take off. I really want to know. Oh, please tell me that I can see the price. What the fuck? Oop. No, the euro price came off. Ah, I don't know. I don't know what they were, but they look expensive. Anyway, very beautiful. Well, no, Zara's kind of cheap. Like, that's why people buy a lot of it. Not cheap like Walmart, but it's unlikely that they would be like $75. Maybe they were like 65 or something. Anyway, they're stunning. I was really happy to find them. And these also, and the funny thing is the thrift store, you know, they'll charge you a lot for Zara, which is worth fuck all. Sells fast, but you get $10. But this one, they didn't know what it was. It's Philip Lim. It's a designer. See? It's a size 8 Philip Lim. Now, I don't know why. They had it listed as child size 14. And I got it for $5. And these are like, you know, $250 pants. These are worth way more. And I got them because, not just because of the designer, because it's kind of like a more obscure designer. I got them because they're really wide and they're sort of cropped. And I think, yeah, very high waist, wide leg cropped. Yeah. Well, let's see if anybody wants them. You know, my experience with these designers, I had another one too. What was his name? Ugh, can't remember. It was like another Asian name. I only bought it once. I saw it and I was like, what is that? The skirt was made with like all these little pieces of material, like, and it was new tags and everything. And then somebody came along and they're like, I have to have it. They bought it full price. But it sat for a long time. Like most people saw that skirt and they just ignored it. But then the person that likes this designer will come and, you know, somebody was talking about fast nickel versus slow dime. So fast nickel would be like you find things that are very popular. You're not going to get a lot of, no, not Jimmy Choo, Philip Lim. Oh, no, the other one. No, it was someone else. So yeah, like it's one strategy or the other. Okay, you want to find the Zara dress for $10, sell it for 25. You make $10 and you sell it fast. That's one way to do it. The other way to do it is you find things that maybe have like a more specific audience. They might take longer to sell, but you'll get more money, you know, but you have to wait. So I think I do sort of half and half though, you know. And okay, I still had a couple more things. I bought 12 things today. In case you're wondering, how much do I buy every week? I think I buy about 10 to 12 items. Oh, you love my house? Are you talking about my house? I love the house too. Like I've got a lot of cool stuff in here, but right now it's just overrun with merchandise. That's the only problem. Okay, so this is a BB shirt, which I think it's vintage, fast nickel. Well, that's the thing, but I realized I don't want to store it forever either. However, once I've sold it, I just have to get more stuff anyway. You know. And I've had a few cases where it was worth it to be slow dyeing. Like I had this gorgeous leather bag. It was like an old school bag, about that big, with a handle at the top, tooled leather, with patina. I mean, it was so old. It had like patina on the metal, and it was full of like these rivets and things. I had put it up for like a lot, and then I think I told you the story before. I lowered the price, sent offers, and at the end I was offering it for like 30 something, and I was like, no, I'm not going to go lower than that. I relisted it for 65 and immediately sold it for 55. So it was worth it because I could have been like, hey, anybody want it for 25? 25? Can I get a 25? But I didn't want to, you know. So yeah, I got a couple of these because I was looking for some denim chambray type stuff because it's very in, and you know what? This kind of stuff it stays in. So it's not the kind of thing that I'm gonna get it now and then um I'm gonna, nobody's gonna want it next year because it's not trending anymore. This kind of stuff, because look at this. Look what it's got this, which makes it kind of Western, and it's BB, so apparently you can ask for a bit more for that. You can ask for like 45 bucks. And this one was really good, and I paid up for this one. This one, they asked $17, and let me guess, it has a fucking flaw somewhere, and I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna have to return it. Let's hope not. So this one is a Tory Burch. I don't like to buy designer because you always run the risk that somebody's gonna buy it and then say it's not real, and then Poshmark will let them keep it. But you know what? $16, no, 17. I think I paid about 14 for it. If somebody buys my Tory Burch shirt and then claims it's not real and Poshmark sides with them, fuck, I lose 14 bucks, whatever. So this one too, like it's a pretty good denim shirt. So I'm gonna try that out. See how that goes with the denim shirt. Oh my god, I have another denim thing, and I have to be very careful because there's an issue with the zipper, which I more or less fixed. Like while I was in the store, I kind of like adjusted the zipper, so I got it to close. I just have to put a stitch to secure it. But look at this bomb ass jumpsuit from Zara. Denim jumpsuit, and like the legs are like super wide leg, which is really cool. Look at that huge flare. Oh, it's so good. It's like very retro, but sort of with a twist to it, a bit modernized retro. So it would be like this, and then like those super long flared legs. Pretty cool, eh? Look at the pants on it. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, that was one of my favorites. Oh yeah, GTO. Yeah, it's a problem with Poshmark. It is a problem. I'll tell you about it. Anyway, what do you think of this jumpsuit? It's pretty cool, eh? Artsy vibes. I think festival. That's why I got that. I got that for the festivals. Like, there's all these, Burning Man and Coachella and all this kind of stuff. And then there's all the Western stuff. So I need a bit more Western. I have an unbelievable belt that I just listed. It was like a holster belt, and I restored it. It was, all the leather was like all tangled up, and I was able to steam it and straighten it out. So yeah, this is for my Western stuff. And this is for my trendy. And then I've got the boho. So that's pretty much what I'm working on. And then also I have like the really feminine stuff here, which is also pretty popular. You might notice an absence of like, Gorp core and like the Gap and preppy. I don't really do much of that. Yeah, Western apparently, it's one of those things that's always going to be in. It comes back every year. That's what I've been finding out. That you can't go wrong. You find cowboy boots, just grab them. It's not just like 1 year coastal cowgirl trend. It's every year. With the Calgary Stampede and all that, there's always room for Western style. I'm totally not into it for myself though. And a friend of mine did, she did a live show and she had all Western stuff and it was really cool. I loved all her stuff, but I was like, ah, I wouldn't wear that though. Tell me there's nothing wrong with this. Sometimes you don't know. Wait a minute. I found these and I was like, oh my god, they're so cool. Look at this. They've got fringes on them. Oh no, they're not broken. No, they're not. They're perfect. Look. Isn't that cool? That's pretty cool, I think. What do you think? And they're leather. They're like all leather. They're Bruno Premi. I think they're like Italian or something. Yeah, and there's a little sticker and it says everything's leather except for the outsole. What do you think of this? That's pretty Western with the fringes. Fringes are really in right now. Yeah, they're cute. I think so. Very high. I'd break my neck or something, break my ankle, but I thought they were just like unique and like a bit retro and kind of hippie, but also Western. You have some like this? Really? Oh, cool. And then I was worried when I saw this because I thought, uh-oh, that looks really short. Is that normal? But they're both like that. So wait, let me see if I can thread it. Yeah. No, they're okay. They're fine. Yay. I can't wear heels anymore. I literally like broke a bone in my back. My heel wearing days are over. But that's fine. I don't care. Kind of surprised how little I care about things now that would have really bothered me before. Oh, thanks, Emily. I'm glad you like those. So I guess I should keep those. And then this is like, okay, I have to get undressed again because I got to show you this one. I do like to get the plus size stuff though, because even for me, like when I'm looking for things on Poshmark for myself, I find it's like depressing when, you're looking for something and they have it only in like small, extra small, medium, and you're like, come on, X large, like I want a big one. Okay, so this is super retro, right? No, I think it's vintage. Actually, it is vintage. And I mean, I don't know. I just really liked it. I just like the way that it sort of fit and flare and it's flowy and it's got like a mod kind of look to it. And mod is really in right now. And the fact that it's so big, look how well it fits. The thing is, I don't know if I'm a 12 or a 14. I don't really know. I'm not sure. So it fits me, but I don't know. Is it a 12 or a 14? I don't know what size I am, but it fits really well. Like it fits here, fits on the waist. It's not like sometimes it'll fit okay in part and then another part doesn't fit. It's pretty cool, eh? I think this is really nice. You know what it needs? Oh, I saw these really great shoes. They're called Pinup Couture, but they're a Walmart brand, so I wouldn't pick them up. But they were cool. They were like pinup shoes, They looked really like the real deal. They're very cute. This could be actually like cool even if you had like boots with it. It'd be like super grunge, 90s girl that I am. Let me show you this little bag that I have. I've been trying to sell this bag. I think this is cute. Look, what do you think? Or does that work? Because there's gray in here, So it's like your little, or this too evening for this dress? Little evening bag. I guess it's too evening. You need a different purse with it. Keep it? Oh, I don't know. I'll just ruin it. I don't wear any of this stuff. I don't have the lifestyle for it. Where am I gonna wear it? Although I have dipped into my closet a couple times. Yeah, no, the purse, at first I thought maybe, but no, when I saw it, I was like, it's too small. But I love this dress though. I love the cut, it's just so flattering. Like, it's so roomy and it has like the swing in the skirt, but it doesn't make you look like you're wearing a tent, Yeah, that's right. Day dress, night bag. What was I thinking? Oh, Sonia. Would look great standing next to avocado kitchen appliances. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You like that, Emily? I think that's what I would do, except that the boots don't fit me. And these boots, by the way, I had to glue the zipper, so they only unzip up to here because there was a flaw in it. But I was like, oh, they're still good. I don't want them to end up in a landfill. But they don't fit me. What size are they? Oh, it's a 7. Well, that's almost my size. I would do it like this. I would do it with the grunge boots. Yeah, that's so 90s. I think the boots are nice too, but nobody seems interested. Just because of the zipper, but I assure you it's secure. Yeah. I would probably do it with that, and then I'd put like your grunge cardigan, you know. My favorite now, I'll show it to you one more time. I've been wearing this thing all the time. Okay, wait. I have two more things. 2 or 3 things. No, I'm going to try these on for you, okay? I just put these in my closet. You know, I'm always forgetting to tell you guys where my closet is. Okay, first of all, remind me to share my closet with you. I bought this to resell, but it's now my favorite sweater. I had to do a little, just a little tiny repair. It has a little tiny scar, but you can't even tell. But if people are picky, well then fine, I'll just wear it. Because I thought, oh, they're going to be like, oh, there's this. See, I did a little repair here, but you can barely tell. I used the thread that came with it. Now that's a real old granny sweater, but this has become my new favorite because it goes really well with like, you know, like a long skirt. It's just like a nice little light cover up for when you go out and you just want something to cover it. Now I see myself, I think I look like I'm wearing a nightgown. You think it looks good together? Yes, with the boots, right? That's like super Courtney Love kind of grunge stuff happening here. Anyway, I really love this sweater. I should keep the whole outfit? Well, I'm thinking about it. You know what I'll do? I'm going to list it. And then if I have an occasion where I want to wear it, I just love it. You know what? Like I see, the more I see it there in the mirror, in the camera, the more I'm like, I want to wear this thing. I want to like wear it out. It's so comfortable. Okay, let me show you just a couple more things. And I think it's, at first I thought it was polyester, but I think it could be rayon. It feels like rayon. And I think you have to dry clean it though. Anyway, now this. It breaks my heart to list this stuff. This is, I would wear this. I just don't have the lifestyle. I love this. Now I need somebody to take me out to dinner in like a fancy place. Pearls? Oh yeah, like a little string of pearls. Yeah, like real old-fashioned style. That's cool. Yeah, that's a good idea. This I love. I'm crazy about this thing. It's so hippie boho. I've showed it to you before, but look at the pattern on here, the roses. You could probably like unbutton it a little bit. Isn't it gorgeous, Susie? It's April Cornell. Okay, that's better with a little bit more open so I don't look like a school mistress like choked all the way up to here. It is it is going to break my heart to sell this one. And it's got like the split cuffs, which I think looks really cool. The like little mini mandarin collar. So beautiful, eh? It's like one of the prettiest things I've ever found. And it's super flowy and it's meant to be super loose. It's actually got like this pleating here and then it even has pockets. It's so beautiful. Just the quality of the prints. I've always loved April Cornell. I think I told you there's a store called La Cache in Westmount. And every time I drive by this store for as long as I can remember, I always slow down and like stare at the store because they always have the most beautiful like cottagecore stuff in the window. It's like cottagecore and boho. Anyway, this one I think it like leans towards boho. April Cornell's very, very floral. Some of the stuff it's like too cottagecore for me. I couldn't, you know. It's like kind of like almost over the top, like almost costumey. I think it's fine if you're rich, you know, but if you're like me and you're trying, you have a lot of work to do. Yeah, and this also, like, I bought these last year. I didn't list them, but look at the gorgeous tropical print on this one. And look, they're all like really big and comfy. They're so nice. Wait, I gotta move this chair. I don't think you can see. Isn't that beautiful? It's like a market dress, basically. It's got these pockets here. And like super gorgeous, vibrant tropical print. I mean, it is so beautiful. Yeah, duster. Yeah, you're right. That's like the perfect thing, you know, in the evening in the summer. Just throw it this blue one here. Yeah, throw it on open. Oh man. I don't want to sell it. But this one, it's so cute. But I feel like because of my age, like now I really look like a grandmother. You know what I mean? Oh, hi. Oh, will you look at that? There's a special on grapes. You know, when the old ladies, like, I guess they're lonely, so they like talk to everyone in the supermarket. Did you see? Did you see the price on the sourdough bread? You know, it was 50 cents more last week. I sure am glad I came back this week. You know, that's all I got to do. I go to the grocery store and start talking to people. They're not even going to get annoyed. They're going to be like, ah, she's old, you know? Just like rock the granny thing. But yeah, I feel kind of like maybe just because I have gray hair, like maybe if I didn't have the gray hair, I could, I don't know, there's something about it. I'm like, this just completes the look. Or like this dress with like rabbit slippers and a cigarette, like shuffling to the door, like, and then you shuffle over. What do you want? You know what I mean? Like, you're bothering me. My soap is on. Well, people don't watch soaps anymore, but you know what I mean? That's how I kind of feel like it can go either way. It's like the old lady in the grocery store, market dress, so convenient with the pockets, you know, or it's, you know, just a lounge around at home, you know. I have a lot of mixed feelings about this dress. What do you think? I think if you were younger, like if you were like a juicy plus size, you know, and you're 35 and you look together, I think it would be a perfect dress. But for me, I'm not so sure. Get off my lawn! Show me the stick. Exactly. Hey! Right with my vape, you know, old Gen Xer. Hey! Get off my lawn! Pink hair, yes. It's about that time. It's been way too long. You know, I was thinking the other day, I could try dyeing my hair brown, but I know every time I try to put that brown, it just turns pink. Anybody else think I should do pink hair? I could. You know what? You know why I stopped dyeing my hair those funky colors? Because my mother moved to this very fancy upscale retirement home in Westmount. And I didn't want to draw attention to us, you know? So that was when I stopped dyeing it in 2017. It's giving moo-moo. That's it. It's moo-moo. Now this, though. Oh my God, I love this. It's a duster. Well, I didn't know what to call it. I listed it as a swim cover-up. But it's fabulous. And it's so roomy, you know? So, like, it actually fits. And then it's got, like, beading here. You see the little gold beads? It's got beading here as well. Very, very nice. I mean, for the right person. You know, I love it, but I feel like for me, now I really look like, you know, an old witch. It's just so, with the hair, it's so boho. What you're going to need for that is some oil of oregano. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's it. It like brings out the witchy vibes in me. Like I'm gonna start. Oh wait, the fairies are talking to me. You're gonna get married. I've done that way too many times too. Tell people, oh, you're gonna, like with Jana. She's in my kitchen. And fairies start talking to me. I'm like, oh, Jana, you're going to buy a house. And it was crazy, too, because I told her what her house looked like inside. And I told her the window. It's like, there's a paneled window in the living room. And you've got your piano right in front of it. And then after I told her how the whole house looked, and I said, do you like cats? I see a cat. Lord, show me a cat in your house. It's true, though. She ended up buying that house. And at the time when I told her, she wasn't even planning to buy a house. So she was like, huh, that's weird. But then the person she was living with got dementia and she had to move. And she ended up buying a house. And that's where she is now. And she still doesn't have that cat. The last time I saw her, though, I was like, you're going to get that cat soon. Because you know what? She's got mice. She's going to get that cat. I knew it. I knew there was a cat in there. This is what I should wear when I start telling people their stuff, you know? And telling them what herbs to rub on their asses, too. Hey, Melanie. Yeah, boho hobo. Hobo life. Yeah, this is like definitely very witchy, though. I feel like very granola witchy. Or it could be like a yoga person. I don't know. To me, I think it's because it's got the sparkles. It's got this like celestial kind of vibes to it. That's it. I'll show up with this next time I go over for Janet's for dinner, so I can tell her more about her fortune. I think that those were the three, and these ones I didn't list yet either. Oops, my Roman boots. I love these too. But what am I gonna do? You know, what am I gonna do with them? I don't have the lifestyle, like I always say. So. Oh, thanks for stopping in, Rebecca. Oh, with the chat, you know, I used to talk a lot about news, but I gave that up years ago, and I've reinvented my life. I'm a reseller now, and I find fabulous clothes and make people happy with them. And I like clothes too, but I don't wear as many fabulous clothes as I'd like to. But thanks for dropping me a comment. That's it. I'm ready to shop at Whole Foods. You nailed it, Matt. That's exactly what it is. It's like the Whole Foods Karen, you know? Yeah, there you go. Exactly. When I go down to New Jersey to visit my friend Karen, I'm going to wear this when we shop at Whole Foods. That's it. Oh, look, the avocados are organic. You know, there's 15 different kind of pesticides in papayas. Fun fact. Fun fact that you didn't want to know. You ever heard of the dirty dozen and the clean 15? And you're like, oh God, no, here we go. Eye roll. You see anybody shows up wearing this? Watch out. In Whole Foods. I shouldn't say all this because I'm trying to sell this thing, so I don't want to give it a bad name. I do love it also, though. But it could be a Whole Foods Karen as well. It could go in many different directions. A silly hat. Oh, I found a hat the other day. Speaking of hats, though. I thought that I gave it away. I cleaned out a cupboard the other day, and I found it. And I was like, wow, my hat. I bought this hat at Urban Outfitters because I thought it was really cool. It is cool, isn't it? And I think it suits me, too. It's a little frumpy now. I just have to steam it. The problem is, I think it's like too big for me or something. It was like, I couldn't see anything because it keeps going down too far. I think that's the problem. It naturally wants to do this. Huh? I can't see anything. I'll be walking around like this. No, I'm gonna get pulled over. I'm gonna not pulled over. I'm gonna get like stopped. Look like I've been in the bag, man. You know. But it is a cool hat. Early 2000s. Oh my God. Well, there's my silly hat. Yes, I'm gonna have to sell it because my head's too small, and as you see, it covers my eyes. I can't see anything, and I look like I'm on dope when I wear it. But it's in good shape. It's just been at the bottom of my cupboard for years. So now I found it. Yeah, it is too big. Okay, thanks, GTO. I feel validated now. I'm not gonna feel bad about selling it. I think that's it. I don't know if I had any other more fun stuff. No, I think that's pretty much it. So I hope you think I had a good thrift haul. I think I did pretty well. Maybe the only one that's a bit iffy is the linen blend Zara dress because I just won't get that much for it. That's the only thing, and I should stop buying things like that I won't get much for. And Gunner, by the way, is in. Anyway, that was lots of fun, eh? I love showing you my stuff. It was fun. Wait, you used to be a hair girly, now you love hats? Bad hair don't care? That's true. I could start wearing hats. Whole Foods Karen. Yeah! I should put that thing on and like go in the supermarket and troll people. I totally should, right? Oh my god, with these shoes. Like Whole Foods Karen Granny. Yeah, I should do that. And have Gunner film and like tell everybody like, no, you shouldn't eat that. Do you know how much mercury is in that fish? And then explain to them, like, see the tilapia over here is like low on the food chain, so it's only consuming plankton. But then like you got, the tuna and the mahi mahi, that's like eating the tilapia, so then there's an accumulation of mercury. You're gonna have to go to aisle 4 to buy some chlorella to detox that, because it's neurotoxic. Um, yeah, and then over here we got the meat. Unfortunately, it's full of hormones and antibiotics. Where the Karen Jacko is sign saying for sale. They're gonna think it's me who's for sale. Menopause going out of business special for sale. Call this number for a good time. Yeah, last ditch effort. I think it'd be fun to go to the grocery store. One of these days, I'll have to load up on organic coffee and go do that. The other day, I went with Gunnar and Aaron to this place called the Hawaiian something, and it's so good. They've got this amazing avocado smoothie. Oh, hi, Warrior Detective. Welcome. I'm gonna have to go. I almost pulled out the camera and then I was like, I don't feel like filming. I should have though, because it was kind of hilarious. We had a good time. They have the most unbelievable avocado smoothie. I don't know how they make it. There's a lot of avocado in there, and it's all like, sorry, it's like all perfect and green. And there's chunks of banana in there. Sorry, Whole Foods Karen like hitting the vape just a little too much. But they got this cheese in there. It's like some kind of Middle Eastern cheese. It's like, it's so good. And it's sweet, but it's like, how did you make this thing? I want to reproduce it at home, but I don't think I can. But I'm gonna have to go back there with Gunner and get another one of those. And those things are so expensive. After the tax and the tip, it's like $20 for an avocado drink. But they're like this big. They're so good. I had one like 4 days ago, and I'm still dreaming about it. I'm still, I need another one. Basically, it's like first one's free, and then you're hooked for life. Hi, Flower. Welcome. I was just about to wrap it up though, unfortunately. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys. So Gunner's in the exam period. Believe it or not, he did make it through all of high school. Oh, tell me how to make an avocado smoothie, because I failed miserably when I tried. Yeah, so he did make it through, and he's missing some credits. Like he didn't pass. He needs his math and his science from last year, but he passed the other two. And for this year, he needs French and English. Yeah, it's French, English, math, and science. That's what he needs. But it's like the French, I thought that's going to be difficult because he's really behind. But today he did 2 French exams, and he went today, and he said he did better than he expected. I was like, we prayed before he went in. I thoroughly blessed him, and he did really well. So everyone's kind of like, Gunnar, you're so smart, you can do it. But then at the same time, like his anxiety issues or whatever it is you want to call it, just like stops him from doing what he wants to do. So we were kind of like, well, he might do it or he might not. But today he did really well. And he has another exam in the morning, so I'm going to have to let you go because I'm going to have to drive him in so he can be there for 9. He will graduate. I mean, he might surprise us and actually get most of the credits now. I don't know. He might. Nobody was expecting him to pass French. I was expecting him to pass science, probably English, maybe math, probably not French. But he's done okay with the French today, it seems. So, well, thanks for keeping him in your prayers. Anyway, thanks a lot for joining me. Oh, thank you, Flower. God bless you too. Oh yeah, and also I did a little short of Aaron singing some karaoke, a new Dire Straits song at home, and I'm gonna post it. So like, keep an eye out for that. Oh yeah, let me just post you my Poshmark closet in case you haven't been there. Let me see, where is it? I'm just gonna pull up the link. I'm gonna give you guys this. Oh, here it is. Okay, there's my link for my Poshmark. And I'm always forgetting about links and stuff. I'm terrible with that. Also, if you're American and you see anything in my closet that you want, I'll give you my email. truthergirls@gmail.com. Okay? So, in case you see anything, I've had some Americans contact me and be like, can you send it? But I can't through Poshmark, and I can't do like an offline transaction on Poshmark either. I'll get in big trouble. So the only way is through YouTube. Maybe I'll make a short at some point so that in case someone doesn't know that, because now I'm saying it at the end of the video. But that's it. Okay, and there's my Patreon also, which I can give to you. Now they have a thing where you can join for free. Oops. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Yeah, so I don't put up a lot of like content that's free, but you will see when I go live, it'll notify you because it'll say that I posted something, so you'll know. Oh no, I didn't really listen to that kind of music in the 80s. I was listening to like the classic rock and like the punk and stuff like that. Okay, I gotta wrap it up because I gotta put Gunnar to bed. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been lots of fun. And God bless, and I'll see you soon. Night, guys.